Good morning, Jupiter. I'm Jason Dobular.
And I'm Noel Milner, and today we've got your news for Thursday, January 9th. And speaking of news, before we get started, you guys know that I write for JupiterWarCry.com.
This local school newspaper.
And I've got a little competition now because our boy here, Jason, just wrote his first article for Jupiter War Cry. Jason, why don't you tell him about it?
So I'm really thankful that Jupiter War Cry let me guest write this article. I got to go backstage and interview a local Eagles tribute band at Carlin Park before they played their show. And it really was just an all-around great experience. And they'll be coming back, if you like live free music, they'll be coming to Abacoa Town Center this Saturday. Will I see you there, Noah?
Oh, you know you're going to see me there, but speaking of school, speaking of news, let's get right into it, Jason.
Class news, adult and community education, fun and leisure classes. Register Monday through Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. or at pbclearn.org. Classes start January 21st. You do have to be 18 unless you want to go to the kids' ukulele class, which is 6 and up. So you'll be seeing me there with all the other 6-year-olds. Still, but all you 18-year-olds, there's a lot of amazing classes that you can take. I know Savannah back there, she'll be going to some classes. It's just, it's really cool and it's at the school, so it's a great opportunity. And also, students with new early release times, please have your schedule or new ID ready to show when leaving campus. You must have your schedule to get a new early release ID in the Media Center. Juniors interested in representing JHS in the annual Girls and Boys State Conference can pick up an application in the guidance office. JHS representatives will receive an all-expenses-paid trip to Tallahassee, where they will tour the Capitol and stay on campus at Florida State University. Each delegate has the opportunity to receive 3 hours of college credit. See Mrs. DeCabia in guidance with any further questions. Done with your PE uniform from first semester? Please consider donating them to Mrs. Willis in the Media Center before school or after school. Community service hours will be given.
Club's best buddies meet for lunch today in room 7107. Please bring your lunch. We will also be attending the basketball game versus Dwyer on Friday. Plan on meeting in the courtyard at 6:45 p.m. Key Club is still selling South Florida Fair tickets at discounted prices through January 15th in Mr. Hammond's Portable 1. 10% of the sales go directly towards Children's Miracle Network at Shands Hospital. Sports tennis, this is a reminder for all interested tennis players. If you missed the meeting on January 7th, you have until January 16th to turn your paperwork in to either Coach Babcock in room 4212 or Coach Lang in room 4107. January 16th is your final day. If you come out January 21st, your packet will not be accepted.
Girls soccer, the team tied a hard-fought match with Martin County on Tuesday. The lone goal came off a corner kick and Kiki Kobe was able to knock it in. The girls would like to invite everyone to come out next Thursday for senior night prior to the game against South Fork. Game time is 6 p.m. and senior recognition will be prior to game time. Flag football, attention all prospective players. Conditioning will begin next week on Tuesdays and Thursdays immediately after school and will continue until tryouts begin. Meet in the stadium, in the stands. You'll need to have a completed athletic eligibility packet on file before you can condition, and you will need to be dressed to run. Official tryouts will be the week of January 27th. Also, we'll be seeing you at the One Tribe Chili Cook-Off and game on Friday night with these guys right here at the gym. Noah, do you like chili?
I love chili, but more than that, I love being safe. Stay tuned for Savannah with day 3 of our Tech Safe program.
And have a great day, Warriors.
Warriors, in today's Tech Safe segment, we are reminded that we have a public presence online called a digital footprint, and that any information we post online can help or hurt our future opportunities, like college admission and employment. An essential question we need to ask ourselves is, how can information we post online affect our future opportunities? If you ever Googled yourself, you've definitely seen that your digital footprint is all the information online about you, either posted or by others, intentionally or unintentionally. Also, know that your digital footprint is also growing as your information is copied and passed on, making it more searchable and viewable to a large invisible audience. It's not just up to you. When other people, like your friends, companies, or groups you belong to track, post, or share information about you, it becomes part of your footprint, and it's permanent because it's archived in many different ways and passed on by others. It doesn't ever go away. Your digital footprint can also have an impact on your real life. As you watch this video, Be ready to discuss why Harvard revoked the student's admission and if you agree with their discussion. Have a tech-safe day, Warriors.
Admissions bombshell: Harvard University rescinding acceptance for 10 incoming students after they reportedly posted offensive messages on social media. ABC's Adrian Bankert is outside the campus there in Cambridge, Massachusetts with the latest. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning to you, Amy. Yes, 10 of about 2,000 elite students who fulfilled their dreams of being admitted to Harvard are now being told their futures at the school are over before even starting. Harvard is renowned for accepting only the best and brightest. But this morning, the dark side of an online student chat room started by some incoming freshmen has caused administrators to revoke their admissions. The university's own paper, the Harvard Crimson, reports that a group of 10 students accepted to the class of 2021 and meeting on the college's official Facebook page created an alternative page full of memes containing provocative and derogatory images and captions. The content too offensive to show, with R-rated memes poking fun at topics like the Holocaust, sexual assault, and targeting ethnic groups, one allegedly calling the fictional hanging of a Mexican child Piñata Time. The Crimson reporting that incoming students who wanted to join the R-rated chat had to first post something offensive in another group dedicated to mostly lighthearted memes. Wyatt Hurt is one of the school's newly admitted freshmen.
I haven't heard really any dissent on people saying that this was the wrong thing to do. It's definitely reassuring that as Harvard, as a society, we still stand by the moral values that we were built on.
Harvard admissions even posting on the class of 2021's Facebook group description that they have the right to withdraw an offer of admission if an admitted student engages in behavior that brings into question his or her honesty, maturity, or moral character. Now, we do have to tell you that many here, including students at Harvard, support the school's decision to revoke those admissions. But some proponents of free speech are criticizing the school for punishing those on the chat room who posted what they did on their own time. Amy?
All right, Adrian, thank you. And let's bring in ABC News senior legal correspondent Sunny Hostin. And Sunny, no question, Harvard has the right to rescind these admissions, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, we just heard that under their admissions policy, it clearly says that they reserve the right to withdraw that offer based on honesty, maturity, or moral character. And that brings into question the moral character of these kids.
Right, but what about the free speech argument?
That is the argument. Listen, they have every right to have posted this, to have said what they said. But Harvard also has the right to impose consequences on what they said. That is just the law. They can say whatever they want, but they have to suffer the consequences as well.
You're a mother. I'm a mother. You start to think, oh no, what do you say to your kids about what's appropriate and how much do you monitor this?
Look, I often tell my son, once you press send, it is out there. You have no control. People, you may think it's a private conversation. People can screenshot it, they can use it. And if you think about it, 350 admissions officers were surveyed. 35% of them say they use social media as a tool for acceptance. They look at everything. Employers look at everything. I showed my son this last night, and he said, oh my goodness, they're now not going to go to Harvard. I said, they are now not going to go to Harvard.
And good luck getting in any school now with that on their history.
Exactly.
And as you mentioned employment, this isn't just about college applications. These are also people looking for jobs. You know, we've got some of our kids have been in social media their whole lives. They don't realize the impact this will have.
Employers certainly look at it, and if you are already employed, your employer can fire you for something like this. They can prevent you from being employed for something like this. We really need to get back to a time of civility, and we need to be careful about what we're posting and putting out there.
Yeah, social media literacy should be taught, right?
Please.
Sunny, thank you.